First, I like to say that from the beginning, when I saw this on the website, I thought it was cool because I am an Alien fan, but I wasn't blown away by the way it looked in the pictures. Actually, once I got this piece, it was actually really amazing, and it's one of my favorite. Well, all of these are incredible, but he actually is mind-blowing in person. You know, if you notice in the pictures, you don't really see the detail of the dome. It seems actually kind of dark, and that was, you know, that kind of threw me off a little bit. And when I got this thing, I mean, you see the skull in here. I mean, it's just really amazing. The only thing, I guess, this one here is a little bit, you see a little brownish, brass-looking color a little bit. I mean, I like it, but I would prefer it to be a little bit more dark in certain areas. As you all know, I've been doing some customizing on my other ones. I did some here, which was only the drool here. But this guy, I haven't done anything to him except for that. I may add some little, you know, dark areas in certain areas just to make him look a little more black, a little more darker. But maybe that's sometime, you know, down the line. Anyway, let's get a closer look, all right?
Okay, so here we have the base, and it's a very nice piece. This guy is huge, about the size of the Predator almost, actually pretty equal. Now the base alone is not solid, completely solid, but is kind of heavy. It's kind of hollow, and you have the, of course, the nameplate, and in the back you have the autograph from the creator, H.R. Giger, which is awesome. And the detail on this guy is just amazing, as you can see here. Here I hope you can see, I mean, when I was, you know, as you saw it from the beginning, it looked nice and black and dark, but notice the little brass looking color to it, which is nice, but there's certain areas that I guess that's what I'm talking about, where I would like to have a little bit more darker color to him. But he is very cool looking. I mean, you just can't really get any better than this detail. I mean, it's just amazing. Just look at this thing. Then you have also the fingernails or claws. They're chrome. There's the dome. It's amazing. There's the drool. Of course, it doesn't come with a drool. I did that. There's a video on that, on how I did that with 5-minute epoxy. And the teeth also are chrome. He has nice fangs. Here, of course, I covered him up with the stuff, so you can't really see him as well. But I really like the way it looks. Makes him look more menacing. Look at the chest, the ribs, just incredible. I mean, this thing you just have to have. Also the toes. There we go, nice and chrome. Very nice detail. Here's the dome. You can really see the dome here. I mean, again, as I said before, the pictures you've seen, sometimes it looks darker than what it is. Here, you can actually also kind of see the eye sockets, more so than on video. Now, as for the size or measurements, you know, if anybody wants to put them on cover them up with a case, a glass case, I suggest you look at Steve's videos, Jet Force. He has just amazing video on the size and measurements on all this thing. But just for, you know, the inches part of it, from this area here to this other side here, it's exactly 20 inches. So you have 20 inches there, and of course 20 inches on the other side. So it's really roughly around 20 inches in diameter, because the same thing here, 20 inches. Measuring from the nameplate to nameplate, about 19 inches or so, but you want to go for the longer one, which was a 20. From the base up to the top of the head, it measured 29 inches in height. from this one arm here, not to here, and not even to the tail. You should always measure past that because that's where the base is. It's roughly about 23, 24 inches. And from this arm or the hand to the back, again, you don't want to measure, from the back, but from the base again is also 20, so roughly another 20 inches. One thing about the Alien, and one of the things that there's complaints on, is that it has a lean. Here, as you see, it doesn't seem like it's leaning, but it actually is. Now, if I move them, check this out. Okay, now that's quite a lean, which I'm okay with because, it's not bad. And it's really the peg down there that's making it lean forward. If I were to put a quarter right under here, or a dime, that would take care of the lean. And here's how you just take them apart. These guys they're magnetic. So it's kind of nice. They just snap in very nice, very easy. Let me show you the lean again. See, it's actually quite a bit, but once it's on its base, it's not bad. Unless you have issues with it. This one here is, I think, the problem that gives it that lean. Here, where it goes in, you have the two holes, and I guess there's two ways of doing it to fix the lean if you have issues with it. One would be if you can cover this up with epoxy or some kind of Bondo or anything. You just cover it up, make it completely flat, and then drill a different hole, slant it so the peg can go in, and that would fix the lean. If you don't want to deal with covering up the hole, you can just drill the hole right there, and with a foot, it should cover the other hole, and that wouldn't be no problem either. We just cover it up. Okay, guys, so again, pictures do not do these things justice. These things are incredible in person. So here's my Alien, and I would recommend it to anyone or any Alien fan out there. This is probably the best Alien you can find out there. And I do have finally the whole collection of the cinemaquette, so let's take a look at those. We have, of course, the Predator. The masked Predator I did is gone, of course. Here we have the TX. T800. This one I shined up. I have a video on that too, how you can shine them up. I like them really nice and shiny. This other one I was debating. I wanted both shiny, but I go, well, might as well have one and one. So this one I added more rust to it and more, gunshots on there. Made him look more damaged. And of course my Arnie, the damaged one. My normal one. Then you have my Indy. I really love this guy. I mean, he, again, looks a lot better in person. I took this guy's jacket off. I actually liked him better without the jacket, but if you have the jacket on, he's just incredible too. Also added them glass eyes. As you all know, I add glass eyes to all my maquettes. You have the Aragorn. Here's my other Arnold I have, which I have not started on him yet, but he will be damaged eventually. Godfather, amazing piece. And of course Johnny Depp, which I really love the way he turned out. And my all-time, one of my favorites is Bruce Lee. I've always been a Bruce Lee fan. Now, this guy is the only one I haven't touched the eyes on because I think they did an amazing job with the silicone eyes. So I don't think I'll touch him at all. And there you have it, guys. My whole cinemaquette line with an extra Arnie. Again, I hope you enjoyed the video and enjoyed the Alien mini review. Again, anybody who's out there, just go for it.